So the problem was not that the stool wasn't here, or that I had a hard time pulling it, or that I'm paralyzed and so it was difficult for me to pull it. The problem was that I was looking at it as it not being here is a bigger problem than I can solve, because I have these set of limitations, which are I am partially paralyzed and moving anything with my leg is really hard. Takes a lot of energy and a lot of focus. I had convinced myself that doing that is basically impossible, so don't even try it for years. About a year and a half of work into it, working on my upper body, consciously working on preparing myself to do the little things for myself around me. I'm here. I've moved that from there to here with no hand support. And it took me a year and a half to do that. Here's the pull up for the day. Well, I wanted to climb up without support as well. Apparently, that's not something I can achieve today. So, I'm gonna put that up as a task for another day and look at it as a failed attempt to stand up and then using support to stand up. And now for the pull up. And the dead hang. So that was 2 full pull ups. So I'll give myself 2.5 pull ups because the third one I don't think I did the entire range of motion. It was a little less. You know, if I was walking, I couldn't talk. That's how hard it was for me to walk. Forget if I was doing a pull up, I couldn't move at all. I couldn't do anything other than breathe. So I worked on breathing. And the lung capacity has a separate challenge from being able to do the pull up. Okay, was that the only one? No, in between was building my arms, building balance in my lower back, and then learning to connect all of those things with my thought, with my nerve. I told this to a friends a few days ago. They asked me why I'm spending all my time alone inside my house and barely coming out at all. So this is the answer I gave. In order to be able to walk, I have to teach myself a new physical language. That language I will need for me to communicate with my own with my own body effectively. About 12 years ago, a doctor told me in one of my consultations, just forget that the word easy exists in your life. I wish I had listened to him then. I would have found something that is easy by today. But no, alas, I learned it. I let that sink in, that there is no easy in life, maybe a couple of years ago. And so I stopped looking for easy and started looking for what works. This is what works. You're gonna be in pain anyways. Might as well get something out of it.